My name is Emil Capino. I'm the President and COO of Info Alchemy. First of all, thank you for joining us in our webinar for today. The title of or the topic for our webinar today is Accelerating Digital Transformation in Government with Microsoft Power Platform. Before we start, can you just let me know in the chat window if whether you have heard of Power Platform before? Just type yes or no so that I have an idea of uh, whether you have heard of Power Platform or not. Yes. How about the others? No, not yet. Okay, that's good. I'm seeing more yeses. Okay. Not yet. That's fine. All right, no. Okay, so we have a mix of yes and no's. That's totally fine. Um, for the next hour, we will give you an overview of the Microsoft Power Platform and present to you a use case that is, I think, relevant to the current situation that we're experiencing now with the COVID-19. So we will also do a demonstration on how you can quickly create an application that you can use to help transform your organization. Okay, so without further ado, so let's start. So again, thank you for joining us in this webinar. This webinar is brought to you by Microsoft. Um, Allow me to just quickly introduce our company. So Info Alchemy is a data analytics company. I co-founded Info Alchemy back in 2001. And since then, we've been helping our customers by enabling them with data or data analytics. So in the past, we've focused on helping our customers implement business intelligence and data warehousing. Fast forward to today, we've been helping our customers in the adoption of big data technologies, including AI and machine learning. So what I'd like to highlight here is prior to the pandemic, we've been recognized by online magazines for our successful big data implementations in the Philippines. Of core competencies, our skill sets and expertise span from the more traditional data warehousing and business intelligence to the more advanced data science, data virtualization, machine learning, right? And what we will demonstrate to you today covers data capture, data processing using AI, ML, and automation. Okay. Okay, so at Info Alchemy, our mission is to empower organizations with the use of data and analytics. So we do this by um, sharing with our customers our data analytics adoption framework. So this framework helps us guide our customers in the adoption of big data technologies by starting with a discussion on self-service business intelligence. So self-service BI allows our customers to drive usage and adoption of BI in their organization to help them establish a customer data-driven culture. Okay, so we typically start with this conversation and then we expand depending on the maturity level or in readiness of the organization. We expand to discussion around data warehousing, data lakes. This is where we help our customers consolidate all their data assets into a single repository so that they can start analyzing and discover insights from their data. Also, depending on the focus and priority of our customers, we help them establish a 360-degree view of their customers. This is also known as a single customer view. So with this, we help our customers with their data quality, we help them with master data management, and so on. So what this leads to is the implementation of an exploration of AI machine learning use cases. All right. So at the end of the day, InfoAlchemy is our main objective in InfoAlchemy is to help our customers we adopt so that they can empower the entire organization with big data and analytics. So with regards to digital transformation, we help our customers accelerate their transformation with the use of technology, right? So digital transformation involves people, process, and technology. But in terms of technology, we at InfoAlchemy uh, help helps our customer and hello. Sorry. Can I ask everyone to mute their mic? Thank you. Okay, so going back, so we came up with this digital acceleration roadmap to help our customers and guide them in building their applications, digital applications that they can help, that they can use to automate, analyze, and engage digitally, right? So starting with a low-code development environment, we help our customers develop web and mobile applications that they can deploy to the cloud, whether it be via a platform as a service. We help them come up with these applications. Um, and these applications allow them to capture information and store them in a common data store in the cloud. All right. So by helping our customers build these applications, we also help them automate processes and enable their automated workflows so that they can leverage cloud technologies as well as be able to leverage data that they capture using the applications. Once they have automated their processes and workflows, we then expand or extend that into helping our customers analyze their data. So with the build part, we help our customers capture data. With the automate, we help them automate their processes to and workflows to process that data. And then we help them analyze their data using data visualization. Lastly, we also help our customers engage their end users via self-service chatbots, or what we call conversational AI. So this conversational AI allows them to improve or enhance their customer engagements. Okay, so let's proceed with the main topic for today. So first, let's discuss how we view digital transformation for government. I'll explain how you can easily adopt technologies from Microsoft, particularly the Microsoft Power Platform, so that you can accelerate your digital transformation in your various government institutions or agencies. So with the Microsoft Power Platform, we'll give you an overview on Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power BI. We'll use these three applications to also showcase an example, which is an intelligent document processing example. And we will show you a use case demo. Towards the end, we'll also introduce to you the latest addition to the Microsoft Power Platform, which is called the Power Virtual Agents for chatbots. Okay, so let's start. So when you talk about digital transformation in government, there are a lot of ways that you can transform. As I mentioned earlier, digital transformation involves people, processes, and technology. So for today, we'll just focus on how you can transform with technology. I'm sure you've heard of the three types of systems, right? These are true for enterprise as well as in government systems. So you have the systems of record, where you capture and record transactions in government, whether it be an application form or payment for taxes and so on, right? So you have your CRM to allow you to capture information about your end customers. And then you have your HCM or human capital management. So this is your HR systems to allow you to record and capture information about your employees. And then you have your ERP and IT service management applications. So again, these are systems that allow you to record transactions in government. So you can definitely start your digital transformation by upgrading to cloud-based applications for your CRM, HCM, ERP, and IT service management. Okay. The next system of the next government system that you can readily automate is your systems of engagement, right? So these refer to your websites, your social media accounts, your chatbots, or if you have mobile applications. So these are um, systems that you use to engage with your customers. So if you're not yet online, then definitely you should consider putting up a presence online via website or your social media pages, right? Or if you would like to extend a self-service kind of environment for your uh, end users, then you can definitely come up with a mobile application. And lastly, you can definitely extend the engagement to your end users by providing a self-service chatbot to engage them any time of the day, right? And lastly, we have systems of intelligence. Typically, this is the last part of uh, uh, the digital transformation in government. Um, Systems of intelligence refer to your reporting and analysis. But if you want to transform the way you do your day-to-day reports, you need to be able to easily visualize your data and apply AI or machine learning techniques so that you can leverage the power of your data with through data mining and deeper insighting using the latest technologies. Okay, so again, just to highlight what we will show you for this morning is how you can digitally capture, uh, integrate, and analyze data so that you can accelerate the transformation of your government agencies, which will allow you to enhance your services. Okay, so with that introduction, the Microsoft Power Platform is an a platform from Microsoft that allows you to create applications using a low code environment. Um, it also provides a way for you to automate your processes, your workflows, and certainly you can use the Microsoft Power Platform to visualize your data. Okay, um, so Power Platform is a collection of tools and services that allow you to quickly build applications, automate processes, and visualize data. So Power Apps is the low-code environment platform that you can use to develop your web and mobile applications. Power Automate is the service that allows you to create or automate your workflows. And then, of course, Power BI is the data visualization service within the Power Platform. And very recently, Power Virtual Agents was added into the platform. So Power Virtual Agents is your chatbot service that will enable you to extend the engagement of your or automate and provide self-service engagement to your end users. Okay. Um, are there any questions at this point? Can you please mute your mic? If you have any questions, feel free to interrupt. So going back to our systems of engagement, systems of intelligence, and systems of record, this is how we map the Power Platform tools and services. So for systems of engagement, you can use Power Apps to develop web and mobile applications, and Power Virtual Agents to quickly develop a chatbot solution. All right. In terms of systems of intelligence, you can use Power BI to help you visualize your data as well as discover deeper insights from your data. And lastly, you can automate and integrate various processes within your systems of record using Power Automate. So Power Automate can help you pass data or information across various systems, not only your systems of record, but also uh, um, various applications that are available in the cloud. Okay. Okay, so let's quickly go through each of these services. So the first service is called Power Apps. So Power Apps allow you to develop applications quickly with a rapid low-code environment by dragging and dropping components into the canvas. You can easily create an application that you can deploy either on the web or on your mobile device. So Power Apps provides various connectors to services, cloud services. It can also uh, allow you to create applications from scratch using existing Excel files, right? So you can create an application based on your data. Okay. So with Power Apps, you can either create an application from scratch using your available data. You can connect to your data in Excel, in SQL Server, SharePoint, and so on. And then Power Apps will automatically create the user interface for your data to allow you to capture information and encode this into your data sets or in your data structure. All right. So later we'll show you a demo on how this works. So there are two main components of Power Apps. You have the Power Apps Studio. So this is the main interface that you use to design an application. So this is a web-based interface. Once you have created your application, you can now deploy them into Power Apps Mobile. So Power Apps Mobile is available in both iOS and Android devices. So this is where you deploy your applications that you designed and built in Power Apps Studio. Okay. What I like to highlight in Power Apps and uh, actually in the whole of the Microsoft Power Platform is the AI Builder. So there's a built-in AI Builder in Power Apps as well as in Power Automate. So this AI Builder allows you to quickly create and add AI capability to your applications, right? So the demo that we will show you today leverages the built-in AI Builder in the Power Apps and Power Automate. With the AI Builder, you can quickly add um, capability, AI capability to your applications. For example, you can create a category classification. If you want to classify documents, for example, you can automate that and use AI uh, to classify various documents. You can also use the AI Builder to build an entity extraction capability to your application. So, for example, um, you can use the entity extraction to extract specific topics from your document. So if you are processing lots of documents and you want to uh, uh, extract um, specific topics or keywords from your documents, you can use AI to do that for you. Okay. You can also use the built-in AI builder to add capability for forms processing, object detection, and also prediction. So for this afternoon, we will be using the forms processing capability to allow us to capture and process data from documents. Okay, so one good thing about the built-in AI builder is there are sample use cases that you can adopt and add into your application. Okay, so um, uh, let's say, for example, you have a document. So you want to create a for our intelligent document processing example. So what we will show you later is we will be capturing information from a COVID-19 vaccine registration form, right? Or a vaccination card. Um, we will use a mobile phone to capture or take a photo of the vaccination card, and then that image will be uploaded to SharePoint, right? Aside from taking a photo of the document, you can also upload a PDF file, right? Using the mobile application that we develop using Power Apps. Okay, so we will show you how you can quickly develop this application using Power Apps during the demo. Okay. Okay, so the next component in the Microsoft Power Platform is Power Automate. So as I mentioned earlier, you can use Power Automate to um, uh, automatically process data, right? You can schedule the processing of data, or you can simply create a workflow that can watch out for specific activities. For example, once an image or a document is saved into a folder, you can use that to trigger an activity or trigger your workflow so that you can process the new document in your folder. So Power Automate helps you automate repetitive business processes in communicating, in providing alerts, in collecting data, and also in decision points in your workflow. So with Power Automate, you can use a simple interface that you can use to quickly create the automated workflow uh, across various cloud services or applications. Okay, so with Power Automate, you can simply create a workflow starting from a template. So there are a lot of templates available in the Power Automate website. You can just quickly enable these templates, customize them, or create your own workflow from scratch, right? So with Power Automate, you can uh, connect to various cloud services. You have SharePoint, even Outlook email, OneDrive, Twitter, and so on. So you can integrate these applications or these cloud services into your processes so that you can create an automated workflow. So for example, here are some of the templates available in Power Automate. So one example here is if you want to save email attachments from your Outlook email into Dropbox, or it could be a OneDrive, or it could be a SharePoint folder, you can automate that. You can also integrate your, for example, Gmail email account so that whenever you receive an email in your mailbox in Gmail, that can be forwarded to your applications or to your other cloud drives. Okay. Or you can also use Power Automate to notify you whenever you receive an email, for example, an urgent email from your boss, right? So if you are out in the field and you cannot regularly check your email, you can use Power Automate to watch out for a specific email coming from an individual, and you can use Power Automate, the Power Automate mobile app, to send you an alert whenever an email is received from that individual. So there are a lot of examples and templates that you can use to quickly create an automated workflow. And there are built-in connectors, not only for the more common ones, but there are connectors that are also provided by Microsoft partners. You can certainly create your own connector if you have a specific custom-built application that you want to integrate with Power Automate. There's an available SDK that you can use to create a connector for your custom application. Again, I cannot emphasize enough the AI builder that is built into Power Automate. So similar to the AI builder in Power Apps, you can use the AI builder to add capability using AI into your automated processes. So in the demo, we will be using the forms processing capability to process documents that we capture using Power Apps, and then we upload that into SharePoint, and then once the document is in SharePoint, we use the Power Automate AI capability to process the document. All right, so this forms processing is just one of the examples of the AI capability that you can add into your automated workflows. Okay, so going back to our intelligent document processing example. So again, with Power Apps, you can develop an application, a mobile application that can help you capture document images or upload the PDF file into SharePoint, right? Once the document image or the PDF file is in SharePoint, you can now create an automated workflow using the AI builder to process the document, to extract text, fields and values, as well as data in tables and cells within your document. All right. So the Power Automate forms processing capability allows you to extract data or text from your document. It also supports handwritten text, so you can use the built-in capability in the forms processing feature of the AI builder to capture data from handwritten text. So what this allows you to do is you don't need to manually encode data from physical documents. So you can definitely automate this using Power Apps to capture your document images and Power Automate to capture the text from your documents. Okay, so once you have extracted text from your documents, you can visualize them. You can visualize your data using Power BI. So Power BI is the flagship business intelligence and data visualization tool of Microsoft. I'm sure you've heard of Power BI before. I won't be focusing more on Power BI, but just to highlight some of the key features of Power BI. Power BI provides you with a built-in capability to do data preparation, to connect to your data, to clean your data and combine them with other data sets. Once you've done that, you can now explore your data and discover insights using the built-in features in Power BI. Once you've discovered your insights, you can visualize your data so that you can share them with other users in your organization. Okay, so just to quickly highlight the key components of Power BI, you have Power BI Desktop. This is the free downloadable software that you can use to develop reports in Power BI. Okay, so once you have developed your reports, you can publish your reports either via Power BI Pro service or Power BI Premium. With Power BI Premium, it allows you to also deploy your reports on-premise via the Power BI report server. And lastly, for your reports and dashboards that you publish in Power BI, in the Power BI service or Power BI Premium, you can deploy and view them via your Power BI mobile applications, which are both available in iOS, Android, and Windows devices. Okay, so I don't want to keep you from our very interesting demo. So with our demo for today, we will be showcasing Power Apps on how you can develop document image capture and uploading application. And then we will also use the Power Automate AI Builder to show you how you can quickly process your documents and extract text from them. And then lastly, we will also show you a sample dashboard that you can develop using Power BI to monitor and visualize data from your Power Apps and Power Automate application. Okay, so for our use case, we developed a vaccine information system, what we call InfoVax, right? With this vaccine information system, it helps automate the encoding of the capturing and encoding of vaccination information. So, for example, step one, we enabled our frontliners to use mobile phones to take snapshots of a voter's ID or government issued ID, right? So any form of identification to identify the person to be vaccinated, right? So instead of asking the person to fill out a form, we can just take a snapshot of their government ID, and then from there we can capture the text. The text or the document image is automatically uploaded into SharePoint, and then our vaccine information system uses computer vision to capture and extract text data from the document image. All right, so this avoids the manual encoding of the information from the vaccine information card. Once the text is extracted, we can now create reports so that the information can be visualized and analyzed. Okay, so let's break down this vaccine information system. So on the first part, using Power Apps, we can develop a mobile application that will allow you to capture any document image, right? So in this example, we use the mobile app to take a snapshot of a valid government ID. right? But you can certainly use this to take a snapshot of any document. It could be the vaccination card, or it could be any form, any government form, right? Uh, you can either take a snapshot or take a photo of the document, or if you have a PDF document, you can also use this application to upload your PDF file into SharePoint. Okay, so this is the first part. Once the document image or the PDF file is uploaded in SharePoint, you can now process or automate the processing of the document so that you can extract the text data. So for example, I have here a photo of the vaccination card. Once that's captured and uploaded into SharePoint, using Power Automate, we use the built-in AI builder to process the form and to capture the information here, right? So you can get, you don't need to manually encode the details anymore. And then lastly, you can now create a dashboard to monitor the information on the vaccination, on your vaccination program. So using Power BI, you can create a dashboard like this. You can monitor the total vaccinations, how many have acquired or are fully vaccinated, how many only have one dose of vaccine. All right. So you can do various analysis and visualization of your data using Power BI. Okay. So, yep, that's it. Let's proceed with the demo. Um,
Emil, while they are preparing for the demo, there's a question in the chat box from Sir
okay.
Vince. Uh,
Okay. All right. So, is there a way to activate schedule refresh on Power BI without gateway? Um, I don't think there's a way. You really have to use Power BI gateway. Power BI gateway is part of the Power BI data refresh process. So you cannot do away with that. Any more questions? Um, Judy and Jason, are you ready for the demo?
Hi, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So Judy is our Power BI Power Platform specialist. She's also our one of our data analysts. Um, Judy, can you start sharing your screen, please?
Sure, sir. So I'll share my mobile view screen. Share screen right now. So I have, can you already see my screen po? So I'll open the Power Apps application. So in here, you can now be able to see um, the home screen of the app. So we have first the capture image, upload file, or the preview image. So first we can start by trying to capture an image. So I'll prepare a screen. And so after a while, the camera will be available. So we'll try to capture this kind of data. So first here, so we have a Lauren as name and the as the last name. Try to capture image. Then after that, we can now. All right. So We can try to retake since we can capture all the data. So the camera just loading. We can try to upload and then try to attach and take a photo so we can have a bigger screen. Yeah. Then we can now use this image. Then we can now add it to SharePoint. So in here, for the next step, we will now be able to see the sample or the files we already uploaded. So as you can see, we created this, the last one. So created is 11:46 a.m. So to view it, just click the arrow here. So now, since the process will take some time, so it is still loading. So before while waiting, we can view other details like this. So you can see we have Juan de la Cruz. We have the file name, which is the Juan de la Cruz, then card number here, and then last name, first name, and then the contact number, and then the category. So let us try to take a look at other samples. Here also, a photo or a captured image. Let's try to get back to our sample image. I guess it is still loading, so as around minutes, or I think 5 minutes. So while waiting, let us try to upload a PDF file. So again, just go back to the upload to the home, then upload file, touch file, then browse. Then we have let's try to add this data file, add to SharePoint. Alright, so here we can now see the added PDF file. So time is 11:48, the time it uploaded. Let us try to look. So it is still loading in the background. Takes a while. So I have a refresh button here. Right. So let us try to check now. Right. So here the file we uploaded earlier 11:48 a.m. So it already processed the details. So we have the Rita book, birth, then card number 6664666, and then the contact number. It also captured. Let us try to take a look the captured image. Right. So here the captured image. So it also captured the data also. Then let's go to our, so this is the quick view in the SharePoint. So we have here, then let us try to take a look at the Power BI. So we need to refresh for us to be able to see the data added in the SharePoint. Right. So we have 38. So we added 2. Right. So here, just a quick refresh or just one click refresh, we now have additional 2 datas from Power Apps to the SharePoint and then to the Power BI. Sir, should I proceed with the demo of creating or how to send a file to SharePoint? Sir. All right. So for that, I can also share what the app looks like in the browser. So here, capture image, upload file, and preview image also. So let us try to upload the file. So we have John Doe upload. Then you can add file to SharePoint. Scroll down. So if you haven't seen the uploaded data or the file, we can manually refresh the page. So here we have johndoe.pdf. Then for the SharePoint view here. So since the process will take some time, so we have a blank details here. So the uploaded file is johndoe.pdf. Right? So the process takes some time. So it is still blank. So I think around 2 to 5 minutes. So it depends on the file being processed. It's blank. It is still blank.
Hello, Judy.
Yes, sir.
Are you showing your screen?
Yes, sir. Right now. So the file we uploaded earlier, Jando. So it already processed the details. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, continue with your demo.
Right. So should I discuss this, sir, the demo on how to create to upload the file from Power Apps to SharePoint? Or
Yeah, just go through it very quickly. We still have time pa naman.
all right, sir. Right. So we have a quick demo on or how to upload file from Power Apps to SharePoint. So you can start your AI builder after creating this one. So first, we need a site and the list in SharePoint. So I've already added this, so we can start with proceeding in Power Apps. So here first we add a display form in Power Apps. So here we have a display, and then call the dataset, which is the Power Platform. Then on edit fields, add a select attachment. Okay, so I'll just add in an attachment here. And then for us to be able to have a attachment, I'll just extract this or cut and paste it outside the form. So currently Power Apps doesn't have a native connection or native upload of files. So we have to do this way. So next, we name it as attachment form. Rename. Then we can now remove the errors. Right. Then next we can now add an image. So add media and then image. So we can name it as image attach. And then for its image value, we can call the attached image. Right. So we now have a image and the image attached. So next, attachment form. So we have a set of function here. So we can just copy it and paste on its desired property, which is click on add file, and then paste. Next, we can proceed with creating a button. Then name it as ATM attach. So that's it on how to create an app or to fetch a data from your local machine. So next, we can now proceed with creating a flow. So we need Power Automate to save the attached file to SharePoint. So let us open the flow. And so here. So here, let us use Power Apps. The name. So Power Apps, then create a file. Then create. So it automatically added the Power Apps as the trigger event. So we can now proceed to new step. Create. Create file under SharePoint. Then in the site address, just locate the desired address of the repository of your file. So here. Right, so first create file. So I'll copy this one. So let us just try to use this one. Folder path, shared documents. The name of the file will be ask in Power Apps. And then base 64, an expression or function inside 264 to binary. Then just ask again, just ask in Power Apps. Click OK. Just try to save. Then I'll go to info. Okay. shared documents. I'll try to change this to right. Then now we can call it in Power Apps. So click the button here. We have an action, then Power Automate. So here it already captured the Power Apps demo create file. So I'll just add it, then copy the following formula right here. Mm, right. So we can try to add or play, touch a file, and then let us try the first one. So let us try a button. So after that, we can now be able to see our files in here. So mhm. Try other or Power Up create file. Hmm. So for us to see the history, we can go here, then my flows, and then let us try to take a look at its history. So earlier I think it is succeeded. So 1 minute ago. So can now locate the file, edit, shared documents. Be able to see it here. Shared documents, like pages, images. Yeah, I guess this is the file. So it just named true. And so 2 minutes ago. Right, so let us try to add another file. Oops. Then try to add this one. Right, so I'll just remove the first file and then add another one. Button. Then go back here and then oops. So this the file will be placed it here. So I'm not sure why it's not popping out here, right? So just like it here in here, so the demo here. So if we add a div file, just like here, for example, bend over, then file add to SharePoint, then going back to the source. So we should have a bend over that PDF file on your SharePoint list document. Right. So that's it for the demo on how to create a SharePoint file to via Power Apps and via Power Automate.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Do you have any questions? Let me share again my screen. Any questions, guys?
There's a
Okay.
question in the chat box.
Okay, hold on. Question in the chat box. Okay. Yeah, Judy, can you answer in the chat box? Can you answer the question in the chat box? I'll just go through the rest of the slides. Okay, so with our vaccine information system use case, um, again, you can use Power Apps to create the application that will capture the document image or upload the PDF file. And then you can use Power Automate to apply AI capability to process the form or process the document. You can also use Power BI to visualize the information that you capture from the document. With the new addition of the Power Virtual Agents, you can also add chatbot capability to answer any inquiries and add self-service capabilities to your application. So in our use case, this could be inquiries about availability of vaccines or certain type of vaccines and so on, right? So this use case hopefully gives you an idea on how you can use Microsoft's Power Platform. Just to quickly go through the Power Virtual Agents, so this is the part of the Power Platform that allows you to create bots, intelligent virtual bots. So this is also a no-code solution that allows you to quickly deploy intelligent bots easily and quickly. It's offered as a software as a service, so it's licensed separately. And definitely you can integrate this with Power Apps, Power Automate, and Power BI. Okay, so let me skip this. As a next step, if you are interested to explore the Power Platform, just let us know, indicate in the feedback form so that we can schedule a one-on-one session with you. We also would like to invite you to join our Power BI meetup group. So this is a community that we organize and we meet regularly on a monthly basis where we showcase Power BI and Power Platform solutions and we do training as well and hands-on workshops. Okay, so um, thank you for joining us. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any more questions. We apologize for extending beyond the time allocated for this webinar. We appreciate you staying with us, and please let us know how we can help you in your exploration of a Power BI, Power Platform from Microsoft. you.